We're chilling. It's wintertime in the basement. Got me chasing fools like Jason. Yeah, you running up my patience. You standing adjacent to me. That spot need to be vacant. I'm gonna take a vacation. I'll be back in a couple of days when I get... I don't know. I like bacon. No.
Humbled Under Here presents Mr. Chopping it up with the HuHmies.
Here we go.
You ever see that dude,
chop.
the Eminem dude, online? Like he does, like he pulled up one time and he pretends like he hit somebody on accident and he goes, "Oh, now I'm in a fender bender. Render. And he just starts rhyming stuff. Sound like Eminem as this dude. He's pretty funny. He's being funny on purpose.
Funny person.
Funny person. Funny guy.
Fun guy.
My guy. Like, comment.
Subscribe.
Ooh, let's go.
Yeah. Chitty chitty bang bang.
Let go, let go, let go.
So, what up? It's cold.
Oh, man, it is so cold. Like, it got too cold real quick. Although next week, there's supposed to be a couple afternoons, high 50s.
Hey, it got cold.
I might need to go try to play some golf real quick.
What, in the 50s?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's the best you're going to get
Yeah.
until about April.
Man, it'll be 60 on Christmas Day.
Oh, yeah, it is. I am.
65, you be over
tripping.
there presents and
I seen
shorts and
I know you
white
seen
beater.
Your boy's shop online, the barber shop.
Oh, I've been there personally.
Oh, you went there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
It's extra dope.
It looked dope. And then they got,
He got
merchandise and all that.
He got a whole back room.
That's what I'm saying. It's dope.
Yeah.
Fire.
It's huge.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I rolled up on it Monday.
I like it.
Wildwood Reserve Barbershop, Murfreesboro.
Yeah.
Oh, I might know the address.
Man, it'll be on there.
13,
I mean,
I don't know, something Northwest Broad. And it's like a standalone building, too.
I don't know. I had shared it. I had to go to my page.
I was even like, man.
It's a standalone building, too. That's even more dope.
Yeah.
All right, let me go to the actual.
He said that in that video.
He says it in the video?
A little walkthrough.
Oh, is that the right one? Oh,
We'd love to have you guys come visit. We will have barbers doing walk-ins today. Y'all come check us out. We're at 1330 Northwest Broad Street in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. We'll be glad to take care of y'all.
there you go.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
Yeah. It's nice, too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost
It looked nice on the video and everything. I like
It's,
it.
because where you going, bow tie?
I'm finna go there.
So, except for they ain't got bow ties on. But it's nice like that.
They ain't wearing bow ties over here now.
Right?
They did back in the day. Nah, my homie just been there in his t-shirt and jeans.
It's dope, man. Like, even the back room, we got a pool table.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, couches, like a bar.
That's it, bro. If you gotta wait for your haircut, that's the way to
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's legit.
You know?
I was impressed. I was like, man, we need to do the podcast in here just so I can have a whole room.
Yeah. Have people
4 or 5
walking
people
up. Hey,
talking.
what's up, bro? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's
Straight
nice
up.
setup.
Yeah. He should set one up in there somewhere, like a little spot. Don't need much.
He told me to come up here. Like, man, I guess I'm gonna have to come out here and do the podcast.
Yeah. I'm feeling that. That's dope.
It's real nice.
On location.
Mm-hmm.
On location. Anyway, what you call it?
Yeah,
Them
yeah.
Titans.
Yeah, tighten up.
Let's go.
And you talk dog about them.
Hey, listen, man. Well, I mean, hey, man, I'm just keeping it real like anybody else. But look, and I'm like what they call Monday morning quarterback, you know?
So, with the way the offense played last night against Green Bay, with that defense,
Oh yeah, man, we in there.
Yeah.
And I ain't even worried about the guys that went down last night. It's like, man, it was a really short week. The week before that, they played like 90 some plays. You know what I'm saying? And we got a long week now. You know what I mean? Before the next game. So that's great. And then the first thing I was going to start with was the announcer last night, jinxing Tannehill when he threw that pick. Did he not jinx him? I was just sitting there thinking, right when he said it, I was like, this is true, but the announcers are not supposed to say that stuff. You know? You wait until the game's over, and then you congratulate him on his great game. But even with that one pick, man, good stuff, man. The Traylon Burks looked good. You know what I mean? Like, he looked like, okay, like, let's go.
He looked good enough.
Yeah, definitely. And then, of course, Westbrook.
He was actually catching balls.
Bang.
Well,
Let's go. And then
Robert Woods
Derrick
got some-
Henry flick of the wrist was like,
yeah.
let's go.
Chig caught a good pass. Robert Woods got a couple passes.
Yeah.
I mean, Tannehill passed for 300-something yards last night.
I know, 330, I think.
Yeah.
It
20,
was-
what was he, like 22 for 28?
Man, the other day they
27?
was doing all the like different comparisons, the numbers they do. And they were saying, man, I mean, if you like, it's crazy to think about it. Doesn't like the eye test doesn't show it, but if you look at it on paper, like,
Well, I think
he's doing good. He's
the
been
time
doing
the
good.
time he throws 3 picks, is the divisional round against the Bengals. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, and we end up losing the game. So of course.
Well, how many
Oh,
times
man.
did he go to the playoffs with Miami? Never.
I think he took him to the playoffs, and then he got hurt and didn't get to play.
But now he's got a little experience. So
Yeah. Tighten up.
yeah, tighten up for sure.
Mm.
And then Turkey Day coming up.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna be eating food.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you eat food every day.
Well, not turkey.
Not turkey, but and also,
So we coming to your house?
yeah, come on, man, because everybody bringing everything, man. She doing the ham, mom doing turkey. I mean, everybody's doing stuff already. So
I'm about
I
to
mean,
smoke a turkey and bring it.
yeah, do that too. Let's go.
Oh, hey,
I
you
mean,
want them
we'll be-
Nashville hot turkeys over there?
Yeah, we'll be loaded up. We'll have plenty. It'll be festivities. We'll have football on.
You need me to bring a table? You
What
got
table?
photo chairs?
Photo chairs.
Fold out chairs.
Oh, we got a couple of tables,
Oh,
like
dude.
fold out tables. I don't know if we have the chairs. We have some chairs. I have like 2 in the hallway. That's like like some regular chairs, kind of like
Yeah.
that or something. Then of course we got 3 chairs and a couch in the living room with there's tables everywhere. Tables at the bar, tables in the dining room. It should be enough. But I can pull one or two of them
What
tables
else they
out
gonna
of me,
have?
too. I mean, really, I'm telling people, man, like just bring some desserts too, because it'll definitely be green beans, baked mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, the turkey, the ham, some rolls. I'll probably make some sausage balls. And of
Mimosas?
course, I mean,
Hey,
whatever you want to do. We can get a little wild on Thanksgiving. I'm gonna work 2 days next week too. I'm gonna work Monday and Tuesday.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna be off.
Worky.
Yeah, man, might as well.
Yeah, I got to work Sunday night.
Plus, it's it's networking for me too. Being out there, with the contractor license thing, I want to be in the field learning a few things.
How to get back at it, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
For shizzle.
For shizzle, whizzle.
Yeah.
Let's see, man. I don't know, man. Ain't really too much been going on. Honestly, same things from last week. I'm got the same thing going on myself with a song coming out December 1st. Another song that I'm waiting till right after Thanksgiving to go work on with with Crush Audio, Ron Petrov. I guess that's how you pronounce it. And then I got another song that I'm working on myself. I already recorded and got the beat and everything ready. And then I started another one. Didn't even mean to.
Started another song, didn't mean to.
Yeah. There it is. And I might end up messing with this dude OD Bando from in Ohio. Maybe I might have him feature on it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be called
Is he good?
In a Mood. Yeah, he's pretty cool, man. He's pretty dope, and he kind of does a little bit of everything. And so he got like trap music, talking stuff, whatnot. And then he got other stuff where he talking about like like his kid and just being realistic, things like that. So I mean, I'll be talking to him sometimes anyway, and I'm gonna tell him that's my only thing, bro. Do what you do on here, man. Just you can't be promoting like drugs and
Yeah.
weird stuff like that.
No weird stuff.
Nah, none of that, man. I can't be having that. I just had to cut you off the song. I don't promote that, drugs and violence. Although I don't mind a good fist fight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't mind a fist fight, but when I say violence, I mean there ain't no sense in killing people out here,
Man, I was in there watching the game last night, and I was like, who thought of this? Like, we're going to get a ball, and I want y'all to stand in front of me and protect me.
I was thinking that too. Like
I'm going to try to run it all the way down there.
Yeah, and then somebody just ran over to attack me. He's like, no, wait. You have to wait until we move the ball.
Yeah.
You can't just, you know what I mean?
Just go when you want to.
Yeah. You gotta figure it all out.
I was just like,
And I'm like, I often am confused by what movement the O-line is allowed to make and not allowed to make. Because they're getting set, and then they're doing this, and that's fine, but then he leans his heels a little bit. It's a false start.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? He can wave his arms around, do sign language in the air, but he don't tilt your ankle.
Or the guard can tap the center on the butt.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, he's finna hike it in a second.
Yeah, so I get why they're doing this stuff because, like you said, they're trying to confuse the defense.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I'm like, okay, so what is the false start? I guess the bottom can't move once you're in there.
So did you watch the game?
I watched pretty much the whole game. I missed part of the first quarter because I was messing with that.
So what do you think about the Amazon
Prime Video thing?
Yeah. Did you notice in the first half they didn't show any kickoffs or punts?
They didn't?
Well, I think they showed punts, but they didn't show any kickoff. They were talking. And when they came back from commercial, it was first and 10 from wherever.
I feel like I'm okay with that because I feel like what they would do is if there was something like we really missed, like somebody made like a killer tackle or a big run or something, when they came back from commercial break, they would have went to that.
Yeah.
And it would have been like they'd have played it in real time. You'd have never known. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
I think they would have played it in real time and you wouldn't have known. And because I think we're as a society, we're kind of like, I mean.
But then, did yours mess up?
No. But like I said, I missed a little bit because I left at halftime and I went. Me and Weston was watching.
So after
Jillian.
After halftime, it just kept buffering and then it lost HD. So
Yeah,
I ran upstairs and went to turn it on upstairs. I was doing the same thing up here. I was like, man, what is going on?
Well, the one thing,
and it would freeze. Tannehill would throw the ball, and Chiggs diving for the ball, and it just froze.
Yeah, so I didn't get none of that. Yeah, I didn't get any of that. Although our cable box is so trash. I think we're gonna get rid of it and stick with straight internet and get Sling TV.
Sling?
Yeah.
The bad thing is when you get rid of it, your internet's gonna run you like $175 a month.
Nah, it can't be, bro. We're already paying that right now with everything. Yeah. We got high speed. We got the new box.
Yeah.
I think y'all got the same one, that white box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nah, man, it should be $100. Yeah. Gotta be.
Hmm.
If not, man, I'm
You're better off just keeping cable with it. Trust me, I tried. I'm getting rid of all of because I already got every watching app.
well, that's what
I
I'm
got
saying.
cable.
That's
I got
what I
cable
mean. Like seeing
and all
Sling
of 'em.
TV, you can include some of those. You know what I mean? That way you're not paying so much extra. Like you can combine it.
That's one of my biggest bills.
Cable.
Cable and
Internet.
Netflix, and
Yeah.
it's like one of my biggest ones.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's done turned into even if you had the internet only, let's say, because you were just trying to get save the money or whatever.
And
By
I
the time
haven't-
you add up all them other things you paying for, I mean, it ain't no sense.
That's crazy. And then yet the main reason I only still keep it is for like live sports.
That's what I'm saying. Sling TV got all that, and you don't even need that, bro, unless you're using
Hulu
ESPN.
got live sports.
I'm just saying ESPN and everything, but if you're watching on like 2, 4, 5, 17, like Fox, the regular channels that it's on, you can use an antenna, bro. It's free,
Yeah.
and it's in 4K. Free in
I
4K.
mean, NFL app charges you now.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this
If you
is
could
getting
just
out of
stream your
control.
TV, Yahoo Sports, the fantasy football app, the games
Yeah.
are free always.
Mm.
They used to be. I mean, I don't unless they changed or something. I used to
I
go
do got
on
the
there
Xfinity
and it
app.
would just pull up, and it
Yeah.
was like, all right, cool. You can just watch the game on the app.
Yeah, I do
on the
got
Yahoo.
the Infinity app.
Xfinity, man, it's cool, but the stupidest thing is they're like, you can't stream the channel on your phone unless you're on your home Wi-Fi. I'm like,
No, you can stream it anywhere. You just can't
They
watch
must have
it. You
changed
can't watch your DVR.
well, they must have changed it. Mine never worked like that. If I was ever off of my home Wi-Fi, it wouldn't let me stream anything, just regular channel, no DVR, nothing, a channel or anything like that.
It's done that.
It was like you have to be connected to your home Wi-Fi. I'm like, dude, if I was at home, I watch it on my television, not my phone. You know, I want to watch it on my phone because I'm driving, like I'm on a trip or something.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, golly, like
Well, it is true.
I get why they want it to be like that because like then you could just be having somebody else signing in and watching cable on their phone somewhere else. But I mean, you gotta get better about that. You need to be able to lock in like my phone number or something then,
Lock in your phone number.
and remember my stuff. Yeah, man. Let's see. The cable situation, I'm gonna have to check though. I just want to check and see because the Sling TV, man, got a little something popping. This other guy told me about this other TV thing that was like that too. I can't remember what it was now, the name
Pluto?
of it. Maybe it was Pluto or something. I can't remember.
There's a bunch too. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah. But you can get like everything. The thing that bothers me the most about Xfinity is some of the weird stuff they do. Is like you get these channels, right? And then you ain't got no like. Well, let's say like I wanted to get Science Channel because it wasn't in the regular, which I don't know why. Because if you have TDS, it's in the regular channels.
Yeah.
It's in the basic channel. I don't know why the Science Channel is special on Xfinity.
Dude, we got cable at work now.
Mhm.
We ain't got no ESPN. We ain't got.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just like, dude.
That's what I
what's
mean.
the point of even having this? Like, I can't even watch sports.
Exactly. That's how it was. And we called and I was like, hey, man, we're just going to cut this off. I was like, this is stupid. Like, what are we paying y'all for? Like, to give us some BS channels, TNT and USA? Like,
Yeah.
bro, I ain't watching that.
You watching Rachel?
If I
Ray?
want to watch movies from the 90s, I just go on demand or Netflix, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
or Prime Video. Like, come on, bro. And then, so I call them and it's like, that's what I mean. It's weird. And then say, I just wanted the Science Channel. Well, to get the Science Channel, I got to pay this extra money. And then I get Nickelodeon and Disney Plus and all that. It's like, well, I don't want all that.
Yeah.
Like, what it should be to me, basic package, you're allowed this many. And then you can pick.
Which channels you want?
Exactly. I should be able to pick the channels I want, not you pick the channels I you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make sense.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
want a custom.
Xfinity.
Yeah.
Get X'd out, monopolize the game. And that's another thing I don't understand. Like, how are they allowed to monopolize the game? You know what I
You
mean?
can get DirecTV.
But you can't. Like, but that's it. But that's what I mean. Like, that's your only other choice. You can't get AT&T because,
That is DirecTV.
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying. We can't. They won't allow it. And over there in the neighborhood, you can only get Comcast.
Oh, you can't have the
Xfinity.
little. You can't have the little.
They bought it. They paid for that. It's exclusive. I'm like, it's exclusive. How does that work? Like, come on, man.
Remember
Like,
people had what was it? Satellite TV? They had the big satellite in the backyard.
a big gigantic
Yeah.
satellite you
Yeah.
can make a little hot tub out of. Yeah. That was wild, you know. And then the Direct TV is cool, but I mean it's not any cheaper.
No.
You know, at the end of the day, it ends up costing you even more money. And then if it's stormy outside, you might not even get good reception. And then they're using AT&T for the internet, which is fine.
Trash.
See, TDS had great internet. It was cool. The TV channels were cool. The DVR, the on demand, trash. They didn't have nothing, bro. It was the worst. I mean, they had nothing. They had Lifetime movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I mean, you might as well not even look at on demand on TDS because it ain't nothing on there you watching.
Nothing.
But what they include for the price and channels and everything, it's almost worth it.
Is
You
it?
know? It's almost worth it, yeah.
Get the little analog box.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get the nice little box.
But I watch like Fox News, Fox 17 News, the local news, and then the 700 Club comes on, and that guy freaks me out.
Why?
I don't know. I think he's like taking part of my soul so he can keep living, because he's been on there for like ever.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but he's old. He's like 90 something.
You talking about that? You talking about one of these dudes be robbing people saying he a Christian?
No, he don't do. No, not Kenneth Copeland. No.
Oh, okay. I thought that's who you talking about. I'm like, man, he got away with that for so long.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
He's doing the Lord's work.
Maybe.
Hmm.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
So you saying if any other pastor was live on TV,
Mhm.
they paid money to have this little slot on TV, they wouldn't ask people to donate.
Mm-mm. Well, I mean, yeah, you want to ask people to donate, yeah.
They
you
wouldn't
know
ask
what I mean?
people to tithe.
They would have asked people.
They're part of
to
their
donate
online
to-
church now.
But that's what I mean. But what else does he do, though?
I don't know.
Like, is he giving out turkeys? Is he
Probably.
helping homeless in Ireland or something?
He
You know?
might be.
That's what I mean. Like, let's find out. Like, I feel like that should be like, if you're doing something like that, that needs to be
Like, he's
very
helping
transparent.
out. He's helping out his kids because their home is less than his
Anywhere
home.
that it's a charity, everything should be transparent. Like, if I walked inside the Goodwill right now and said, like, I should be able to go to Goodwill's site and it should show me where all their money's being spent. That's the way I feel about it.
Well,
you
they
know?
do it, don't it?
You know? Like, if you got a charity type thing, man, everybody should see where the money's going. And obviously, those people got to make money,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Did you know the YMCA is a nonprofit?
Yeah.
You think the CEO of the YMCA is broke?
No. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as, you know what I mean, you're
The
not
facilities are
labeling your...
nice.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like, it's super dope. They're always renovating, updating it. Every year that Y gets updated. And
The
so
Red
that's what I'm
Cross.
saying. Like, there should be... That's what I mean. Like, that's what I'm saying, too. Is like, you go there, like, you get that vibe, and they're not begging you for money. They're not... They're just... They charge their membership fee, and they base it off of how much money you make.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just one fee.
Oh, it does really?
Yeah, it's based off of how much you make. You know, up to a certain point, and then it's just one rate. You know what I mean? And you can get a family rate. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's very. That's what I mean. So I wouldn't even question them of how they're spending their money because I see it. You know, I can see it. But with somebody like him, I'm like, I
Them
just would
suits
like to
cost money.
know. I mean, I just would like to know. That's all.
The suits cost money.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
The
Well, see,
time he puts
nowadays,
in.
but see, look, once the internet came into play, you couldn't even pull that TV channel slot. You know, now you got to go somewhere else. Like, you could just pull people to a channel instead,
Yeah.
you know? And then you're not paying for that slot. What do you think about Twitter?
What about it? What happened?
What's your first thoughts on Twitter? Period. Just Twitter. What about it?
I don't really use it
Not
that
as
much.
of late. Me neither. Like, who cares?
I keep it because I get.
I don't even keep it. Don't even use it.
I have it on my phone, and I use it for the off-season signings for the Titans because you get them first, kind of on Twitter.
Yeah. I don't you see something from that like that. That makes sense. But I mean, honestly,
But I
that
ain't
could
never on
easily
it.
be.
I ain't never just on there.
That could easily
I ain't
be
never on there tweeting.
put on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have to do
Instagram.
it on Twitter.
Yeah.
They can put it on the gram or Facebook. And that's my thing with Twitter too. Is like the small amount of information. Like you can only put like so many characters and whatnot, and then they'll silence you if you say anything about COVID, but you could post somebody getting blasted, you know what I mean? I'm talking about like porno, and they don't say a word.
But I think more people where like
I don't understand that.
where like a lot of regular people like us are on Facebook. But a lot
Twitter is for the famous people.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it too. I'm like, if you're famous, you got a big following, sure, people can see just your post. But again, you could do that on Instagram or on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really have to be on Twitter. And the only reason I bring it up is because like the thing that's been going on with Elon Musk and Twitter and everything. And then people, everybody, all the reporters that, have their opinion and something to say because they're all experts,
Yeah.
They're experts on how to start a social media platform and how to make billions of dollars and do the things that people that do those things
on
do.
the Twitter.
Yeah. So since they're experts, they come out and say, like I seen politicians talking about, he ruined this such a great platform to communicate and everything. And I'm like, well, how great is it?
But they ban people too.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, if you're banning people, but you can show porno, and they don't ban that, and you can only put so many characters. How is this a great communicative tool? Like it doesn't. I don't think that's a great communicative tool. I'm not saying Twitter is not good. I've never used it. I mean, I did. I tried. I went on there, and I just wasn't drawn to it.
Yeah, I didn't understand it.
Yeah, I didn't get it either. I was just like, oh, okay.
Facebook.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like it's just like a limited Facebook or a limited Instagram. It's more of a limited Facebook.
I think it's different where like, Facebook, it's you. Some people have. Most people, it's your real name. Some people have pages where it's not. It's still their stage name or rap name or whatever.
Yeah.
But, I mean, most of the time, like, it's my name.
Yeah.
But it's good. I
mean,
mean,
Twitter.
I think it's a lot better than some stuff where you just you can make up any name. Like on Twitter, you could be anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, I don't understand the Twitter thing, and then I don't understand why people are like bashing on Elon Musk because he put out this thing talking about like he wanted people to work intense, like he was talking about something high intensity for like longer hours or something about that, and then like more than half of the people quit and resigned, and so he said like the office was locked down, nobody could get in until Monday. Like, oh, Twitter's gonna crash and this and that, yeah. And he's like, and I'm like, dude, shut up. Like, y'all don't have, first of all, you don't know what's going to happen. You haven't ever started one of these companies. You haven't done any of the things Elon Musk has done, and he runs some successful businesses. So who cares? Like, he came in and took over and he's changing things and he made something and you don't like it. I mean, bro, he said, look, either you want to work more intense, longer hours and commit to that, or I don't want you here. I don't see what the problem is, and if he gave you a choice, and if you didn't like it, then leave. And then you got these other people that are like, oh, but these people are the ones who created Twitter. And I'm like, not really, man. They didn't come together to make Twitter. Somebody else did that. Somebody else came up with that idea, and he got people together and said, hey, you do this. You're good at this. You're good at that. And he organized that group. Okay? That's what happened. not these people who made Twitter. And yes, they do keep it together, and technically they made Twitter, but they were doing the job. Well, somebody else took over. I've been at places working where somebody else took over. And that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? You ain't no different just because Twitter's bigger than the other place that I was working.
Yeah.
You know? It just is what it is. Suck it up. You don't like it, go. And they're making it like this big deal. And I'm like, dude, everybody's people without jobs, you know, things like that. And you know what I mean? But you're complaining about him coming in and changing things to Twitter. They had a choice, and they chose to leave.
Yeah. What I think it was
Let's see how it plays out. Is my
I
thing.
think it was a Chick-fil-A. The manager said that she's going to do longer hours, so they're going to work 12, 14-hour days, but you only have to work, 3 days a week. You know what I mean? But if you were gonna only have, that's like an EMS, we do 12 hours.
So you'll work 3 14-hour days a week.
Mm-hmm. Or say you're part-time. And you just
That's
need
a long day, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but it's better than going in there and working.
No, I get it. Having the time off, man, is a good trade, I think. I'm just saying it is a long day.
You worked 5 hours a day, 5 days in a row.
And then you're traveling there all them times, gas, wear and tear, time out of your life.
Work 2 days, be done.
Yeah. And I think something like that, though.
I think you don't do that's how it is. Everybody has to do it.
That's what I was going to say. But in that particular situation, it should be an option. But if the person came in and said that's the way it was, I'd also be like, well, then that's the way it is. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Then don't work there. I mean, they're paying people $17 an hour. Mm-hmm. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Should
be options. I mean, you don't want to cater.
Yeah.
I mean, you should, but some people can't do it.
Well, I feel
Would you lose a good employee just because they would rather be here for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, than go, no, you have to work 312?
Exactly, and I think that Elon Musk is smart enough to
people
know.
got family sometimes.
I think that Elon Musk is smart enough to know that, and I don't know what he'll do. I have no idea. None of us do. But I would say that he was more or less testing the water to see who's legit. Like who's ready to take on this mission of what he wants to do with Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And who's just going to bail and dip. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because if you'd have just stuck around and then or come to the person and said, hey, listen, man, I'm all for making this a better place. Like, but I don't want to do this certain thing. Like I'll do this, and this. Maybe there's something that could have been worked out, but instead they're just all, oh, F you, I'm out. No. And then everybody's trashing, trash talking. I'm like,
nobody likes change either.
That's what I'm saying too. That's the thing about it is you got to just embrace that change, man, and then spit out your ideas. Don't just quickly just judge what it is. Like you haven't seen it play out yet. So calm down, and let's work it a little at a time and see what happens.
Yeah.
Like it literally
but
just
nobody likes change. Nobody.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
nobody
I get it,
likes
man.
change.
I get it. It'd be like that. It's just like right now, it changed to freezing cold. We don't like that.
Yeah, but we know it's coming. There's nothing you can do about it.
Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Nothing.
And that's life. Just like don't nobody deserve nothing either. Quit talking about that. Who deserves this and deserves that? You don't deserve nothing. That's just real talk. You know what I mean? And I'm just being real because I've said it before, but a long time ago, you had to get up and go do what you needed to do to survive. And if you didn't get anything. Did you deserve something then? Mm-mm. No. You didn't wake up and think you deserved something. Mm-hmm. Why do you deserve something now? Because a bunch of our ancestors worked and whatever. I say ancestors, and I mean like anybody's. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that just the people before us who were actually doing things before we got here. That is why it's the way it is now. Like we're all just contributing. We don't even know what it's going to be when we're gone.
Yeah.
To say we deserve stuff. So I don't want to hear that either, man. You deserve whatever you get. I mean, I guess there's sometimes people don't deserve things. Like something bad happens to somebody, and you're like, they don't deserve that.
Everybody,
but it's the same thing. You don't deserve anything, the bad or the good. It just is what it is, man. Life is just life. Mm-hmm. You just got to go out there and live it. If something bad happens, something bad happened, man. I mean, you can't change it. I mean, look, man, my pops passed at the beginning of the year, and I've been having a rough time recently, like since my birthday and everything. And it's like I can't do anything about it. I don't deserve to still have him here. I don't deserve anything. He doesn't deserve to not be here. Either way, you feel me? So it just is what it is, bro. Live life. Don't think you deserve anything.
Yeah.
You know,
That's weird.
Instead of living in expectance, live in acceptance. You know, if you want to expect, you know,
change the stuff you can change. That's all you can do.
yeah, bro, just keep it pushing, man. And it's easier said than done. Don't get me wrong, bro. I'm a complainer. I complain. You know, like, come on.
Really?
I complain. Yeah, talk trash. So
Don't
I'm,
lie to the people.
yeah, so I'm talking to myself too. But let's just keep it real though. You know,
Nobody deserves nothing.
don't deserve nada. You
Not
deserve
even-
exactly what you get up and go get. Is exactly what you deserve, and that's for everybody. And I think that's fair. That's about as fair as it could be.
Yeah.
You know,
You get what you put in.
yeah. I mean, that's as fair as it can be.
And sometimes you don't. Sometimes the plant dies. When you plant a seed, sometimes it don't grow.
Yeah, and that's why I think a lot of times too, man, people in business too will say good business will say over deliver. You know what I mean? And it's just like you said, you get what you put in. So if you put in even more than what's needed, what do you think is going to happen? Probably going to be a better outcome. Going to be a better result. So
And then even like if you're at work, you know, some people, well, they get away with it. This person gets away with it.
yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
we gotta quit. We gotta get rid of that and that settle the score mentality,
You know, and some been hearing people
because that's
argue
the same thing.
and hear people argue. Well, this person don't do nothing extra,
That's that settle the score stuff.
and I'm like, this person, no matter what, if he's supposed to be here, he's gonna be here.
Yeah,
He's gonna work as long as you ask him to work.
that's why.
But now he ain't
Yep.
gonna come in on his day off and work. But now this person over here, they might come in and pick up extra, right? You know, but they're gonna call out a couple times. They're gonna show up late a couple times. Who's the better employee?
Right.
Neither one of them.
Right. That's
Right.
what. Yeah.
But you got to learn how to put them in the positions that you need them to be in.
That's exactly like what I'm talking about too, though. Is those two people, man, like bitching about
Nobody's
each
better
other.
than each other
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Them bitching about each other
because that other
like
person
that.
ain't gonna come in and work the shift that the other guy's working.
Yeah,
but that
they're-
other guy's gonna be here.
They're both trying to settle the score on each other.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you don't need to settle the score
Trying to
because
be competition. Who's the best?
yeah. And that settle the score is you living in the past
Mm-hmm.
because that's the only way you could be settling the score. There is no score right now. It's always just equal. Just do your part. You know? If you, it's just like, you know, when I seen that dude earlier, you know, blasting that rapper saying broke rapper, da da da, you know, trying to get me to promote him. I'm just like, you know, you didn't have to come on here and say that.
What is a broke rapper? Explain it to me.
Everybody, all artists are
to me.
broke
Like-
until they ain't. You know what I mean? All artists are broke until they're not. You know?
Explain to me.
Even
What
if
makes
they
them broke?
got money, they're
because
going
they-
broke until they're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
What-
just what it is.
What is a broke rapper? Because he wouldn't give you any of the money that he has. Now he's broke. Come on.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You have to add value to that situation, or you can't call yourself.
You begging for money from him.
Exactly.
No, and nobody owes you nothing either.
No. Yeah.
But hey, you don't deserve nothing. Don't nobody owe you nothing.
Yeah, even if you did something for somebody, they don't owe you anything. You know, you would love for there to be reciprocity, and you know, and in a way, we feel like it should be, you know, reciprocated. But that doesn't. But like I said, live in acceptance, not expectance.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know, and man, I'm preaching to myself all day. I tell myself, I be riding, you know, somewhere, and I gotta tell myself like, bro, what are you doing?
Are you that mad you had to go back to work? Is that what's going on today?
No.
You're like, my fingers is dry, cracking.
Nah, just like I said, that dude.
Had to get
and I
back in
seen
the
some,
mud.
And I seen that dude saying that, and what I was really getting at is that he could have made a good post about it. Like he could have just said, like, "Hey, you know, I provide these certain services, and you know, I do it for money. You know, blah 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 blah. so don't come approaching me. You know what I mean? If you don't have funds to do this, you know what I mean? You need to do other things. You need to like promote your own self or something. You know what I mean? Instead, he come on here blasting this dude, but then at the same time, you're trying to get business. Like, how's that gonna look? You think I'm gonna want to do business with you because you blasted this other dude for being broke? Like, nah, bro. Because then what if I end up on a hard time, and then you gonna be on here calling me broke? Like, nah, man. I don't want to. Anyway, so that's what happened. That had happened, and then I seen them talking about Twitter, and I just see some of the most ridiculous stuff, man, that people talk about and say things about and comment on, like we're all like experts.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Everything. Like, bro, we all got an opinion on it. Let's just recognize it as that. It's our opinion. But people want to be.
Sure.
I don't. It's almost like how kids say literally. But they don't know what that means. Yeah, people are like, facts. It's like, no, bro, that's not a fact. It's your opinion. Like somebody will say something, even I'm sure I've done it. Somebody will say something and I really agree with them, like, facts. It's like, no, it's facts for you.
I listened to these two people argue yesterday, what was it, Tuesday maybe? About one grew up in Memphis. The other one grew up in Seattle. Well, the one that grew up in Seattle went to, public inner city school in Seattle. The person who grew up in Memphis went to private school. And they were arguing about what was the more, because the person kept saying bruh all the time. Another two from Memphis. You don't even know anybody to say bruh. And they were like, well, how many black people did you go to school with? Well, I went to private school. Well, what?
Exactly.
Just because you live in Memphis, you went to private school, don't mean you're from Memphis.
Right.
Like, you went to inner city school. Dude, and it was the dumbest argument. I finally had to tell both of them to shut up.
It's just like how I feel about people who listen to hip hop and think they're thugs. And
Both of y'all just shut up.
I'm like, bro, you wasn't in the street, my guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He wasn't there.
Yeah.
And if he was there,
I don't recognize your face, bro.
yeah.
I'm saying.
And if you was there, you was dumb like the rest of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, without a doubt. It was ridiculous. It was stupid. But
But it was what we
it is
do.
what it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, dumb and stupid. But dude, it was so. Listen to people argue when they have two different opinions. Well, neither one of y'all are right.
right. And that's the thing is like, man, this is kind of, you got to learn to live with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've had to do because I used to like really, let it, and, I let things get to me, but I also realize I have to live with it, and I'm okay with, it's okay for me to speak my mind on it,
Mm-hmm.
but then also recognize that not everybody has to agree with when I speak my mind on it either.
Mm-mm.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is. And if somebody disagrees with it and has something to say, that's cool too. As long as you're like being legit. Don't come at me with like some nonsense, Like people try to come with nonsense. It's like, like talking in circles.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah, bro. Don't come at me talking in circles. Just like this dude couldn't say nothing. I asked him, what artist have you broke? You broke any artists? Like, why are you on here talking about this, dude, and you ain't broke nobody? Who have you promoted? Like, what is your work? And he didn't have nothing to say. All he talked about was something he did back in the 90s. I'm like, bro, that ain't nothing.
In the 90s.
Yeah, bro, that's a long time ago. It's a completely different atmosphere and landscape right now, And you trying to charge people money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, come on, man. You got to show your work. It's just like me. If I tell somebody I mix songs, I got to point them to something they can listen to.
And if you're that confident and you have a service to provide and this is your price point, right?
I wouldn't even be sweating that dude in my inbox. I'd be like, hey, sorry, bro. I can't do it, man. It costs money to do what I do. That's it. Not post him on Facebook. Broke rapper alert.
Yeah.
Like, bro. And that's the thing, too, like somebody else was talking about. I was like, well, what about that person's talent? You know what I mean? Because, like, if I was a promoter, let's say I was a promoter, right? Which I don't even know if he understands what a promoter is, because really I think a promoter is more of a person that, for like your shows and things like that, But anyway, I guess but anyway, if I was the a promoter. Damn, I don't remember what I was saying now. Throw myself off.
Oh yeah.
Throw myself off, man, thinking about this dude. Trying to think about what a promoter was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But anyway, I remember what I was going to say is like the talent of the other person. I was like, if I'm the promoter, right, and I run into this dude, he's broke. Broke rapper alert, okay? But he's like fire, bro. He's killing it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like got talent, like his music sounds good.
Yeah.
He just ain't got money to promote himself right now. He's spending his money on studio time and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know? Like, bro, and I'm good at what I do and I'm doing this business. I'm probably going to take a chance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And try to help this dude. Mm-hmm. Instead, you going to wait on this other dude who ain't talented at all, but he willing to spend some money.
Yeah.
You know, and now your business looks like this is what represents your business now. When it could have been this fire talent over here representing your business, but instead you wanted to make a couple bucks off of this guy who's not as talented.
Yeah.
You know? So.
Garbage. And then the music is garbage.
Yeah, exactly. Which it be like that because, like, I mean, I'm gonna throw shots. I'm sorry, man, no disrespect, but golly, Kodak Black is whack, whack. I mean, whack. He got no songs, bro. No hit songs that I know of. None of them that I've ever bumped. And I ain't never listened to
Super
nothing.
Gremlin?
Couldn't even tell you what it is. Couldn't tell you what BPM it is. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. I couldn't listen to dude mumble and talk nonsense. I mean, he bro, if he was like Riff Raff, I could pay attention to him. You know what I mean? Because Riff Raff, he sounds like Riff Raff. He sounds like Riff Raff. Am I lying? Like, what is he saying, bro? He ain't got nothing lyrical to say. I have no idea how this dude blew up. But my point in saying that was that, man, wherever you got money that can promote, you know what I'm saying, and get something going, like, bro, it's a fan base out there. Mm-hmm. And then once you got that name out there, it's a brand.
People like what they like.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is I'm all right. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's okay that a bunch of people listen to his music, and it's okay for me to say I think it's whack.
Well, it's like Country Black, 3-6 Mafia.
He's not good either, bro.
But every song he's on, that's the verse you know.
Well, yeah, because we're dum-dums. You know what I'm saying? And it's simple.
But he is definitely not the best one in the group.
Yeah.
But it's like.
But if it was just him and it had just been him the whole time, that wasn't going nowhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't going nowhere.
I love Country Black too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And I will say this, man. My other take on it before we hop up out of here is that, don't be one of these people, man, out here talking about if you're pumping up the music. You know, like these dudes talking about all this gang violence. Not even gang violence anymore. It's just like squad violence now. They're like just shooting other cliques, you know. And that's what you help hold that music up. You know what I'm saying? It promotes that stuff, right? And then when people die involved in that stuff, and then you're like, oh my God, bro, oh my God, stop it, man. Stop it. You're propping that up. You're promoting that. You're helping promote them people talk about, oh, man, you come on my block, I'm going to shoot you. You know, like, shoot me a fade, bro. Shoot me a fade. Why are these people not, you know, and they're famous. I'm like, bro, why are these people not putting their money where their mouth is? Who's that? What's that dude? Logan Paul? Is that his name? Logan Paul? Paul Logan, one? Whatever. Logan, the goofy white dude to be fighting everybody.
Jake Paul?
Jake Paul.
Both of them?
Yeah, both of them. Him and his brother. Like, bro, get at. Why don't you do that? Like, if you got a problem, why you can't see him? Put it in the ring. You could make money on instead of killing each other. Mm-hmm. Now somebody's dead. Now somebody's in prison. Okay, y'all could just create a boxing thing or a fighting, and you could fight each other, and people would pay to watch it, and you would both live. It would promote both your careers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But instead, you want to be cool and hard, man. Oh, man, you looking at me, bro. You got that chain on, blah, blah. You know, like, bro, come on, dog.
Blah, blah.
Like, stop it, man. It's time to, like, grow up, and as a whole society, too, man. Like, we got to move on past all that. Like there was a point in time where it was people were just telling stories about their lives, and then it became, like, glorifying it. You know, and people try to like, oh no, I'm not glorifying, man. We're just telling stories. Like, nah, bro. At a certain point, you're just glorifying, especially when you see people roaming around, shooting and killing each other. Now, who got a song out right now? All this is going on. Who out of all these top rappers right now, Lil Baby, Polo G, any of them, who got a song talking about stop the violence? I'll wait. I'll wait to see. These people out here from the street, they see what it'll do. They see that it'll kill one another. It's going to kill your own homie, but still going to spread the message. And you tell me how real that is.
Lil Baby had one out a couple years ago.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If he do, man, I respect it. But if you don't, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, don't, like, you're glorifying. You're not just telling stories anymore, bro. You're glorifying it. You know what I mean? And, again, just my opinion, you know, whatever. But I just, you know, I don't want to hear this rest in peace, this and that, if you the one that's promoting the music, you know, like that don't make no sense.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, man, good song, bro, talking about murdering them people. Oh, but don't actually murder them. You know, like what? Like, bro, no. You're counterfeit.
Yeah.
And we see you.
And we out.
Bam. Let's
Bam.
go. Hey, stop the violence.
StopTheViolence.com.
Or fist fight.
Yeah. Put it in the ring.
Yeah.
Put your
Put your money where your mouth is and jump in the ring.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah. We out again.
Deuces.